All right, guys, we've got Bryson with us now, and we will start with questions for him with Jeff.
Bryson, you lost some old guys from last year and Isaiah and Garrett. You got a new defensive line coach.
Yeah.
If someone were to ask you, why should people get excited about the unit in 2021? What would you tell them?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of reasons to get excited about this group next year. Yeah, we lost some important pieces for sure. Isaiah was not only such a great football player, he was a huge leader and helped us all. Garrett was really the same way, and those are just two guys who could really get it done. But I think we also have some young talent that's ready to go, that's hungry, that's proven already that they're hungry so far in the spring ball. And I think everybody from last year has a lot of room to grow. And I think Coach K has already came in and done such a good job and has really gotten all of us excited to be here every day. I know I feel refreshed that he's here. I feel great that he's here, and it's just a different feeling, and we're all very excited about it. And so I feel like everybody else should be too.
Go to Jesse.
Bryson, you were able to start some games your first year here. I know you've dealt with some injuries, and obviously Keanu has come on and taken some of those snaps. How have you dealt with some of those setbacks and trying to find a role again, knowing that what Keanu has been able to do here as well?
Yeah. Obviously, being able to start my freshman year was awesome. And then, kind of the last 2 years has been kind of rough, but, I guess the biggest thing for me is I've always just been one to keep a positive attitude and, always look forward. And, I have a great relationship with Keanu. I have a great relationship with every single person on D-line right now. And it's never really been about me. It's just about, how can we improve? How can I make myself better to help the team? It's not, how can I make myself better so I can do this and be this guy, this and that. No, it's more about, I just got to keep the positive mental attitude. Just because bad things happen to me doesn't mean I have to have like a negative overcast over the whole team or anything like that. So I'm really just able to keep a positive attitude and look at the bright side of things and, work as hard as I can to get to that level again. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing every day. And that's why I'm excited about it. So.
Go to Jake.
Hey, Bryson, I know on the spring roster, you're listed at 280 pounds now. I know last year you were listed on the fall roster at 296. Just when did you start seeing your body transform or drop that weight? And what have you seen from yourself early on in practices? How has that helped you at all?
Yeah. So obviously had a pretty serious knee surgery my sophomore year, and I gained a lot of weight. I was at about 320, and I just felt terrible. I was slow. I wasn't any stronger than I was at 290, just 30 pounds heavier, which is really not good. So I ended up losing about 60 pounds in a couple of months and got down to 260, and really just kind of had to hit the reset button and just gain that weight back in the best way I can. And so that's what I've been trying to do right now. I'm about 285, and I feel the best I ever have in my whole life, even before my surgery. So I'm just going to continue to do that, continue to gain weight, hoping to be somewhere around 295 come season time, and be exactly where I'm at as far as just eating healthy, feeling good, looking good. I feel the best I ever have. So I lost some weight trying to get it back, but I think we'll be good when it comes to the season.
Go to Colton.
Bryson, same kind of vein there, losing that weight, maybe changing your body a little bit. Are you hoping to maybe get some reps at end, especially with the losses you guys have had? Or Coach Ross was talking about the position flexibility you guys have. So I don't know, maybe that's your goal, or what do you think?
Like I said, I'm here to help the team as any way I can. And so if that means me playing end, if that means me playing nose, whatever I can do to get on the field and help and be a benefit to the team, that's what I'm going to do. I've been getting reps at both positions. I've been doing what I can wherever I need to be. I'm trying to be that guy. Wherever they need me to go is where I'll go, and I'll just do my best to be there. And I think that being at that weight around 293, 295 will allow me to be able to do both well. And so, I'm just going to do whatever I can do to get on the field.
All right, we'll wrap things up for Bryson with one more from Jesse.
Bryson, can you share what you think Keanu has done well to put himself in the position that he's in? And also, you mentioned there's a lot of young guys to be excited about. What specifically have you seen from any of those guys?
Yeah, starting with Keanu, the thing that he does best is always continuing to learn and push himself to be better. I tried to help out best I could when I was going through my knee surgery, and he was just adapting so well to things. He can handle blocks super well, which helps him out against those better teams with heavier guys that come down fast. I mean, he can handle those blocks really, really well, and it's been able to help him his whole career. As far as some of the younger guys, I mean, Rodas Johnson especially has stepped up this spring. I mean, he brings a ton of energy. He brings a ton of enthusiasm and just works hard every play he's out there and runs to the ball and just kind of gives, the defense a check. I mean, he was running faster than most linebackers yesterday or on Saturday, to be honest. I mean, he was really moving. So I've seen a lot of good stuff out of him. I'm just really excited about all of us, honestly. I think we all have a lot to prove. I think we all have a lot to work on. I think it's gonna be good when it comes to season time. So.
All right. Appreciate your time. Thanks, Bryson. All right, we've got Keanu joining us now, and we'll get started with questions for him with Jeff.
Hey, Keanu, I think when we talked to you last year, you had some pretty high goals for yourself, long-term at Wisconsin and the NFL. I'm just curious, as you approach this season, what are your goals individually and for the team and your future?
I feel like individually, my goal is definitely to dominate and show everybody that I can dominate no matter the circumstances. And as a team, we want to try to get some championships. I'm tired of making it to the Big Ten or win the Big Ten West and making it to the Big Ten and not winning the Big Ten. And that really is what is a motivation for me this year. And hopefully I feel like we can get a natty. So we just all working hard and trying to put it all out there so we can bring out the best in each other.
You guys got a question for Keanu? Drop it in the chat. I'll get you worked in here. We'll go to Jesse.
Keanu, can you share what you've seen from some of the young defensive linemen? Who's impressed you and why?
I would say definitely Mike Jarvis. He came out just like me. Like, I was young. I wasn't as technically sound, but you can definitely see that his effort is there. And that goes a long way when you playing this big boy ball, because your effort can go a long way. And he might not have the strength and stuff yet, or the technique. He's not technically sound, but we're definitely going to get him there. And I like that he's coming out and asking people to get help and not just sitting back trying to figure it out on his own, which is a great thing about him.
Go to Colton.
Keanu, what's it been like for you now that you're getting up to one of the older guys in the room, one of the more experienced guys in the room? You used to be the guy asking people for help or getting pointers, and now guys are coming to you. What's it kind of like for you to experience that?
I mean, it's still learning. Like, I feel like, to be honest, I've learned more trying to teach people than actually like trying to learn it. Because when I got to teach it, I got to know more about our whole defense in general. So if he asks me like, why is he going to this gap? I got to tell him like, because this person is coming in this gap or something like that. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like definitely being a teacher has also helped me be a better student and learning these things. So that's definitely a big part.
Back to Jesse.
Keanu, the line obviously lost a couple senior defensive ends with Isaiah and Garrett. There's a lot of young pieces, but for fans who are interested in the group, why do you think this group will be exciting, and what do you think is possible with the unit?
I definitely, like I said, our dominance and our aggressive, like we're aggressive this year. Like, we got something in the bag that I'm very proud of and I'm ready to see happen in games. And I don't feel like there was too much of a drop off from our seniors leaving, because the people who are stepping up, they've been ready to get their name called. So we're the next up mentality. So I feel like the guys that are coming in at the ends, they're replacing the seniors. I'm fine with it, and we're gonna make it work and dominate.
Keanu, Ross was telling us that Matt Henningsen's got like a photographic encyclopedic memory. Is there anything that he does or can remember that like shocks you when you see your eyes light up there? Is there anything about the way he processes things that?
Not really specifically. Hen Dog is just, I wish I had his brain on my shoulders. Let's say that. Like, he is the smart guy. Like, at my position, like anybody really on the defense can come ask him what they're doing, and he can probably tell them, because his mind is just filled with knowledge, and that's a great person to learn from.
Anything else for Keanu? Anyone? Seeing none, we'll let you go. Thanks, Keanu. Appreciate your time. But certainly not least, we've got Isaiah with us now, and we'll get started with questions for him with Jeff.
Isaiah, you've obviously got a little bit of taste of playing time since you've been there, but I'm guessing they expect more from you this year, and you do as well. What are some of the things you feel you need to show yourself and them that you're ready for a heavier workload?
Well, obviously, I just need to be myself and just continue just to work hard and, do what I'm told and take things, do things on and off the field, like, be a good teammate and, just continue just to work hard and show them that I'm ready, and that I know the playbook and that my body's ready. And, I just continue, to do what I got to do just to show them that I'm ready.
All right, Jesse.
Isaiah, was wondering what your thoughts are on Matt Henningsen on the other side and the things that he's been able to do from a leadership standpoint.
Love Matt. That's my homeboy. Yeah, I mean, Henny has a lot of experience, and when I came in, he was kind of like a bit, I guess you could say, big brother to me, and he was kind of quiet at first, but as we got to know each other, he was kind of the guy to really show me the way, with the playbook and what I got to do to be a better person, not be a better person, be a better player, and just continue just to give my best on the field. But I'm excited, to be on the field with Henny. I love the guy, like I said, and he's a great player and just an all-around great person.
Isaiah, have you noticed any significant changes with Coach Kalaji coming over and taking over the D-line room, or just how have, if anything, has changed since that transition?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Coach K, I love Coach K. He's more of a, I don't know. He wants us to go eat. That's what his main takeaway is with the D-line. He wants us to go eat. He wants us to be one of the best defensive line in the country. And you can really see, he's like that with, how he talks to us and, how he coaches us up. He's more hands-on, with us on, with our production, as a defensive line group. And, like I said, Coach K, he's a really good coach and just a really great person. He's just all around great guy. He pushes us, to be the best that we could be, as a group. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited this year for him to coach us. So it's going to be really, really fun.
Back to Jeff.
Yeah, Isaiah, when you say that Ross wants you guys to go eat, can you expand on that? Is that make more plays? Is that be more disruptive? How would you define that?
Well, be like you said, be more disruptive and make more plays, and just making us go eat. Like you said, I mean, you hit it right on the coffin. So.
Back to Colton.
Yeah, we've heard about Rodas Johnson a couple of times so far in this Zoom today. Just what have you seen from him, either in the meeting room or on the practice field so far, that's kind of stood out in your mind? Yeah,
man, Rodas, he's come a long way. Obviously, he was a freshman last year, and he's come a long way. Strength wise, playbook wise, he's come a long way. He's we're kind of like around the same area in Ohio, so like he knows my family, I know his family. We're really, really close, but from being in Ohio to coming here, obviously it's a really big change, and with all freshmen who's came in from no matter where you've come from, it's a really, really big step, and it's a really good opportunity just to come here and just play. But Rodas is, like I said, he's come a long way, and I'm just excited just to just to see where he goes in the future. So.
Back to Jesse.
Isaiah, you talked about what the expectation is that coach wants you to be the best defensive line in the country, wants you to eat. How do you get there with a group that is relatively inexperienced? What are the steps you feel like you have to take to get to that type of level?
Well, I just say that, guys who's had more experience, like, Henny, I had a little experience, last year. And I don't know, just us as, older guys, and guys who's had experience, just to teach the younger guys, what's expected, what you got to do, like how you're supposed to do things around here, like, with these early enrollees like Jarvis, obviously, like I say, he's an early enrollee. He doesn't really know a lot, and with what's going on, with Rodas and Gio, it's just us older guys. We have to do our part and really show them what's expected. As a defensive lineman here at Wisconsin. So.
All right, I think that's it. Appreciate your time, Isaiah. Thank you.